Hi there, welcome to How to Life. Today I want to talk about the main difficulty people experience in trying to go beyond. By that I mean going beyond human experience, going beyond what is human, which is possible. The main obstacle is a set of beliefs that we have, and I'm not talking about some minor beliefs, but a major belief that what we experience actually exists. That is a major obstacle. It prevents us from actually accepting that what we experience is only an experience. It is not what actually exists. And it's just such a small step. It's just such a small difference that makes such a huge gap in ability to go beyond human or to just stay on a human level. Because for as long as we stay on a human level, we are just caught in this human conditioning. And we just cannot move anyway. We can try some minor sort of changes in our belief systems, but as long as we don't go for the major break, which I mean is clearly understanding that experience is just an experience and nothing else and nothing more than that. Nothing more. All these people and yourself that you experience, all the environment that you experience, it is an experience. Nobody can deny it. Let's not deny it. We do experience it. All that. We experience so-called ourselves. We experience the body. We experience emotions and feelings connected with it, but these are just experiences. So we need to start with that. We need to make that major break in understanding that experience is just an experience and accept it as such and treat it as such. Like what we experience in a dream is just the same as what we experience in the conscious state of mind. Exactly the same. They are all experiences. Like you can dream of whatever lands and creatures, and when you wake up, it's all gone like that. Because it was just an experience. It was an experience. We're not denying an existence of an experience. But then in the so-called conscious state, which is a bit more organized, when we focus on certain so-called I or me, it's the same. We experience. And again, we cannot deny the experience. But if we wake out of that, the same way we wake out of a dream, it disappears, just like that. And then we can go beyond human. We can go beyond this sort of a human body. We can go beyond this so-called I. And that is a true liberation. And that is a true realization of what is transcendence. That is a true going beyond human experience. But before you can actually accept that whatever you're learning, whatever you're learning from the moment you're capable of learning anything, and creating these mental concepts which are sort of created by humans, and then you experience these mental concepts. You have to understand that all this is just a make-believe, that all this is just an experience. And there can be all kinds and sorts of experiences, but they are all experiences. You need to make that major break. Unless you're capable of making that major break, your ability to go beyond, your ability to sort of transcend this human, so-called human existence is very small. It can happen by chance, but it is such a very tiny possibility that I think it's no point counting on it. But you can do things, and you can actually even think about this in a very rational way. So what is the difference between the experience in a dream and the experience in the conscious state? It's just that the mind works in different ways, more organized or less organized, because you're conscious and you can focus. And when you're sleeping, you're not conscious, you're not focusing. And that is all. Apart from that, they are the same. They're both experiences. And once you can actually accept that, really accept that, then you are able to go further. Going beyond is actually not going to some sort of a fairyland. It is not being something that's completely out there and completely bonkers, but it's just something that is actually completely real, much more real than what we experience as real. Do you think about it? Do you spend time in silence? And then spend time during the day where you're not thinking anything at all, when you're just experiencing presence of that awareness beyond human. It will all come. But it is so important to make that drastic change in your belief system. Almost just throw away and forget about everything that you've been taught since you started learning anything. It seems a huge step, but in reality, it is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit that makes all the difference. It's worth it. Take care. Bye-bye.